Good afternoon, Badass Artists. I'm Mia Leondo. Are back today. We are coming back to this cute little fairy that we've been working on in the HoloLands. We kind of stepped away from this one for a little while. We've been working on some other things, but I thought we would come back today and pick up where we left off. We've got a few things to do here. The whole point of this was learning the reflections of light through moonlight and kind of a soft backlight, and that's what we did. We used Arteza pencils on the background, but today I have, what do I have? I have the Faber Castell pencils out, it looks like. So let's go ahead and get started with those. Now I thought my first idea was to do kind of a bioluminescent sort of neon, but I have new pencils on the way to do that project with, and they did not make it. I hated that. So they were supposed to be here today. They're not going to get here till tomorrow. So I'm going to press on though and still try to make a kind of a Luna Moth sort of effect here. We'll, I say the same thing every time. We'll start. If we change our mind midstream, that's okay. We can do that. But let's press on. I'm going to go in with this pretty light, kind of a celery green, I would call it, number 779. And let's see. I'm just kind of trying to decide where I want to start here. You guys, get comfortable. Pull up a chair, grab something to drink. Let's see what we can do with this little fairy. She's such a little cutie. I definitely want to do her wings justice. Let me get you guys in a better spot there. That's better. So what I'm thinking, the way my mind is running right now, so I'm thinking I'm going to put some of this, kind of brighter, sort of buggy green almost, into the lighter spots. And then we're going to just sort of work our way around and build it up. And we'll definitely go in with some white gel pen, some white liner. And if you don't have a gel pen, that's okay. You can use a white pencil. Sometimes the gel pen just kind of shows up a little better. I'm not a big gel pen person. I just kind of get frustrated with them sometimes because I don't always feel like they give me a smooth line. But I think that's more about just not, I like Sakura, the jelly rolls, but I think I need to branch out and try some different, maybe like some Bic fine liners and some Sharpie. There's a lot of different brands. There's so many gel pens and stuff on the market. I think I just need to find one that I like better than the jelly roll. I have a really neat Faber Castell, like a highlight white fine liner, but it's not opaque enough to really suit me. So it does a good job on a few things, but it's not quite bright enough for what I want here. So the search continues, and you guys are on it with me now. You'll get to see all the stuff I bring in to try. Hopefully here in the next few days I'll be getting some different stuff to experiment with. You guys will be the first to see it. We'll be trying out a bunch of stuff. And then of course Firefly Falls is in Amazon's hands right now. It's in the publishing stage, so that should be out. I'm filming this on the Friday. This is Friday, August the 30th, 31st. So I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. I think it's the 30th. And so this is a holiday weekend coming up, and got a bunch of stuff to film this weekend, some projects to try. Some new stuff coming in. Super excited. Now, I'm not coloring in the entire panel. Now, and it's different than the one we did where the wings are iridescent. I'm not going for a shimmery look here. I want it to look almost reflective in the light. I want the moonlight to actually reflect off of her wings and give almost like a powdery look. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Luna moths, but they're very majestic and regal, and I absolutely adore them. You'll see them in my work, just kind of scattered. Those are kind of a signature. You'll see a lot of Luna moths and dragonflies, and you'll see stuff that is just repetitive. They're kind of my little, signature things. Their turtles are always around, and bees. But as you guys are more familiar with my work, you'll see the stuff that is kind of near and dear to my heart, because I'm always putting them in the coloring books. But their wings are just really interesting, and they have this beautiful green powdery look. So I'm just kind of going along here and putting this color here and there. And the randomness of it really helps. It's hard sometimes, I know, just to be random. We kind of I think it's our natural inclination to make things symmetrical, but do your best to just sort of lay that color here and there. Now we have quite a bit of this, these are Arteza pencils, but you can see the similarity in the shade. So as I work my way around and I start to get closer to these colors, I'm not going to just really pile it on. I want to make sure that we differentiate, and we'll have, a background color that we're going to add in here. I went back, I was looking at it, and I think, we were going to go in with maybe some more navy or a deeper color. I think I definitely want to deepen this background up a bit, because I really want the wings to be a bit more focal. We'll keep pressing on and see what we think. By the time we're done with them, it might be fine. We might not really need to. The Firefly Falls, yep, I was talking about that. I got sidetracked. That should be out this weekend or the beginning of next week. And that's going to have lots of neat glowy effects in it as well. We'll be working on some things in that coming up. Reflections and glass and stuff like that. even though this is her hair, I'm gonna add just a touch of this color right here, I think. And these are leaves, but I'm also gonna add just a touch in here too. Now I'm going to get, now I might actually jump back over to the Artezas because, well, let me see how this goes. Now I'm getting one that's got a lot more mint in it. It's number 708. And I'm only gonna go in, yeah, that's a little bright, but I'm gonna stick right in here at the very base of these little wings, because I definitely want it to have a different color. Well, different, like an underpainting, so this will show through a little bit as we move forward. And I'm not going, you know, overboard with it, but I definitely want this color to peek out. And I'm just barely touching, just, you know, adding this nice and easy. You don't, like I said, you don't want to overwhelm it with color, but you definitely, I'm going for, you know, like a subtle change here. And this was number 708. I can't remember if I think I told you, but just in case I didn't, I kind of get in a rush when I'm excited about a color. And we've introduced that one, so I'm gonna go over to this number 794, and it's just a real pale, like a pastel green. And it doesn't have quite as much yellow in it. And just kind of easy, kind of just moving between that more aqua color and the yellowy green. Just sort of easy transition there. And I don't want to fill, I still don't want to fill the entire, you know, little section up. But I am just trying to blend them in. And just kind of work your way around and blend those colors right in. And I'm going to go a little bit darker down here on the bottom. I'm just filling in this gray scale here with the medium. And this little spot right here as well. And we're going to just do the same thing over here. I'm just kind of following the little, veins. They almost look like leaves. But just sort of following the darker veins of her wings. Pulling the two colors together with this third one. But I'm not, completely filling still. I'm not completely filling up these little areas in between. And it's a slow process, but you can start to see it come together here. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but here we are. It's kind of coming together. And by not, covering up every little piece of the, more yellow color, it gives it, it gives it a realism, it gives it a believability. Like she's just kind of hanging out, fluttering her little wings. I'm going to add a bit more over here. It feels a little underdone, but we are going to go in and add another color. So I'm going to get this number 789. It's just like a pastel yellow. I'm just moving this in. And still, I'm not 100% filling it up. Touching the highlighted places, the lighter spots of her wing. And this leaves us, you know, open to go back in and do that work. And if you want to use white, that's fine, or you can use gold or metallic green, or I mean, this is completely open. You guys can go in and or you can just leave it. I mean, it looks really kind of pretty good without a highlight. It just it kind of looks more organic. Or with glitter, you know, you could go over it with a glitter gel. There's a lot of things that we can do here. You guys let me know how you want me to proceed with it, because I'm sure I've got some gold gel pens in there too. And if I don't, I can definitely get some. Now I am actually going to get the white pencil. It's just pure white. And I'm going to go over just the brightest highlighted spots. And this isn't a detail work. This is just lightening. And if you want to go back in and add, some of the darker color, absolutely. I might actually touch it up a bit more with that aqua color. Just on this side. Make it just a little bit darker over here again. And there we have Luna Moth wings. What do you guys think? Are you happy with it? I think they turned out pretty good. Now, the next time we come back, since we're already at 25 minutes, we will do her hair and her little dress and her eyes, and that won't take us very long. And we'll go in and we'll do the detail work, whether we choose white or gold or glitter or whatever we choose. We'll finish her off, but we will definitely get her all finished and ready to, if we're, what do you do with your colorings when you're done? Do you hang them up? Do you keep them in the book? What do you do? Let me know. So if you guys found this helpful, definitely give me a thumbs up. That helps me know what kind of videos to make for you guys next time. And it also helps the algorithm so that we can find other artists that are looking for tips and tricks and art techniques, and they can hang out with us and be a badass artist too. Okay, everybody, I will see you next time.